ever love somebody so much you can barely breathe when you're with them? You meet, and neither one of you even know it hit them. Got that one.
Hello and welcome to That One Show, where we're gonna take caller number 5. Caller number 5, are you on the phone?
I am caller.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, what's up?
Do you want to explain to the people why you're not here and you're over the phone?
I just had nose surgery because my nose is dumb.
Very fun.
And I'm not allowed to go anywhere because I have a high chance of getting sick if I go in places. So we're doing call today.
And Zach did not want to miss this very special podcast because...
By the way, this was like a last second thing. I literally called AJ like 20 minutes ago saying that I wanted to do this.
Yeah,
so,
he came in out of
This
nowhere.
was not planned.
Okay, so what we have planned today is we're going to look at the Billboard Hot 100's #1 songs of the decade, as in every song that went #1, and we're going to talk about our favorites and least favorites.
All of them are my least favorite.
That's aside
my
from-
most favorite of the least favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my most favorite.
And your least favorite of the least favorites, because we're doing the top 5 best ones and worst ones in our opinions. Now keep in mind, let's take biases out of here, like say, oh, that song was overplayed so I hate it. You have to take that bias out.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, a lot of overplayed songs I actually do kind of like.
Yeah, for me too. Because the thing is, you have to take that bias out of, oh, they were on everywhere, because every song on this list had that treatment.
Yeah,
Literally every
because they
single
were
one.
number one.
Okay, and the other rule is, don't let nostalgia blind you. Sorry, Eric.
I mean,
Yeah. And make your list.
And make your...
And actually listen to it.
Well, I mean, I listened to them, but like,
Back in the day.
it's hard for me to like pick.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna try. All right.
Alright.
Who wants to go first and read their list
You
off?
do it since you have a list.
You want me to do it? Okay. You better hurry up there, Eric, and do something about it. No peeking. Okay, so...
You're gonna read them anyway.
Well, you take the fun out. Okay, so this was a very hard list to make because listening to all these songs again, a lot of them aren't good. Some of them were good back then, but are really shitty now. And some of them were just actually hidden gems, but I didn't listen to them.
Like Candy Shop.
Shut the fuck up! That came out in 2004.
Candy Shop is the best 2010s hit.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, if Zach says it, then it's true.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm going to do the best ones first. And the best ones, I'm not 100% sure if I agree with all these when I made it a half hour ago. But I do like all these songs a lot. Alright. Alright, Zach, you can relax.
I made mine when I walked in AJ's house.
Okay, number 5 is Grenade by Bruno Mars. I really like that song, I don't care.
Got on
That was what I said earlier. I was like, literally, like 25% of this playlist is fucking Bruno Mars.
It's true. It's facts.
Yeah, but every single song he made on there was mostly good. Some of them were okay, but most of them were pretty good. I mean, I really like this song. I've been hearing it since I was a kid. I still hear it now. I still get enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
I think all these songs are on High School Dropout too, so that can confirm that I like every single one of them. Number 4, I did not expect this song to be on here, but it's Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
I like it.
I really like that song.
I'm not a big Ed Sheeran fan.
I'm not either, but
like
I
Ed
really
Sheeran.
like that song. I don't care. Especially the duet with Beyonce. I thought it was beautiful.
That duo with Beyonce is pretty okay. Yeah.
I'm excited to hear what Zach has to say. He's probably going to pick, like, the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Number 3. This is one I also didn't expect to put up here, but it's Circles by Post Malone.
I like.
I'm not a big Post Malone fan, man. I don't...
Zach doesn't get it.
Everybody always shits on me when I say that, but, like, I don't understand Post Malone that much. Like, I've never really understood.
Yeah, what does he go for? Like, is he rock? Is he
No.
rap? Is
No,
he
rock,
is he
no.
country?
What the fuck?
I don't think...
None of the
I don't think
above.
Chris knows who Post Malone
Yeah, I don't think
is.
Chris knows who Post
We
Malone
did a
is.
video on him.
I think the first time he ever heard of him was that time he was there for that Hollywood's Bleeding review.
Yeah.
And someone might have mentioned him once before that to you. It's okay, guys. He goes to Delsey.
Who, Post
I'm
Malone?
from Delsey.
Yeah, Post Malone went to Delsey.
That's crazy.
He's just got like a super poppy hip hop sound that is just not my style.
I get it. Like, there's a lot of people who don't care for him. I didn't expect to like him as much as I do.
Yeah, me too.
He's okay.
He's aight. Okay. He's aight.
He's a head out.
He's aight.
Okay.
Yeah, what's on the pool table?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That
Just
would be me.
forget about it. Just forget about it. Ah! What the?
I'm
Got
pretty
it.
sure I'm on the pool table at this point in time.
You are on the
You
pool
are.
table.
We should just have the next episode that Zach's back, just have him lay on the table the whole time.
Yeah, but what about
But
that?
no food slash sitting on the table.
Well, he's laying on the table.
Oh, true.
Oh, you're right.
No, don't do that.
I made those stickers there.
And he told me.
Chris is very proud of these stickers. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's one right here and there's one over there that's definitely out of the shot.
I can't see anything. I'm not there.
You're blind.
We know Zach.
Zach, what do you
We know.
mean? You're right there.
Oh yeah, I'm on the pool table. I forgot.
What color is the letters on the table?
Purple.
Okay, number 2. This is one that this song pretty much made me say, you know what, the 2010s aren't that bad. It's Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Uptown.
Funk you up.
That song is lit,
Uptown
though.
funk you up.
What'd you say, Zach?
That song's lit though.
It is. It's a lit song.
But here's the thing is, when I first listened to it, when I listened to it again, I didn't realize just how fucking long that song is.
Yeah, that song's longer than I remembered it being.
Yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, when is this song gonna end? I was just sitting in the car listening to it at work. I was like, when is this song ending?
It's great though. It made my 7th grade year pretty fun. And number 1, I feel like a lot of you might know what this is, and you're gonna call me a white boy for it. Zach, what do you think it is?
You are.
Sicko mode.
No.
Is it Old Town Road?
No. It's Not Afraid by Eminem.
Alright, that's respectful.
I fucking love that song. I've loved it back then, and I still love it now. It's definitely my top 10 Eminem
is
songs, so
Respectable.
of course it's gonna be my number 1. I knew that going into this, that it was gonna be in like the top 3.
When I first heard of Eminem, I thought he was an actual Eminem. Like he dressed up as an Eminem while he was
When
on
I first
stage.
heard of Drake, I thought that was just Drake from Drake and Josh. So
Yeah,
I'm,
me
I'm
too.
sort of
Me
in that
too.
boat too.
Yo, for real though, like, that's honestly what I thought the first time I ever heard Drake. I was like, dude, I didn't know Drake was like a rapper. I was like, I thought
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Everyone's like, "Did you hear that new album, Take Care?" Wait, what?
I know you guys are gonna be disappointed in me, but the first time I ever heard "We Will Rock You" was on Drake and Josh, and I thought that song came from that TV.
Oh my god.
You should have said that second part.
For the longest time, I thought that's what that song came from. I always thought it came from Drake and Josh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Alright, I'll do my list next.
Alright, we'll
My
do
top
all of our
5.
top 5 bests, and then we'll go back to me for the top 5 worst.
I like Uptown Funk You Up.
You don't have a specific order, do you?
Nope, no specific order.
You just like
Yeah.
all these songs.
Yeah, I kind of.
I also like Rockstar, the one where it's like
Oh, Post
"You're nothing
Malone.
but a Rockstar. I like California Girls by Katy Perry.
I need my phone
That
for
song's lit
this.
though.
That song is
like-
lit.
Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars.
Ooh, I like that song.
How many was that? 3?
That was, I think, 3.
I also like Not Afraid by Eminem. And
Yeah.
I like Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
That one was almost in my top 5, but I shaved it off for Grenade. That was
Alright,
like number 6.
Zach,
though.
you're farther away because I'm looking at the playlist right now.
Yeah, my honorable mention for the top 5 is Rolling in the
I
Deep.
think I'm gonna do my favorites. I have to say, a lot of my favorites were like towards the end.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. People say music got shittier this year, or in this decade. I think music got better from the start of the decade till now.
I think that it got better the further it went into the decade.
Honestly, yeah, all my
That
favorite
first
ones are
second
like
podcast.
close to now.
Oh, we'll talk about the decade as a whole.
Alright,
after.
here's my top 5. I didn't like know most of these songs until I listened to them because I don't listen to the radio. So,
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with you?
but, like my number, there's no specific order here though. So
Okay.
I know it's never played, but Sicko Mode is pretty good. I like Sicko Mode. That song is
That's bold.
It's okay. That song's alright.
this is a pretty good song. It was the same thing with I mean, I know I'm gonna get some shit for this,
Oh.
but I like Old Town Road.
I do too.
Yeah,
That song really
you're right,
grew.
you're right.
That song grew on me.
I like that song. I know it's overplayed. I know that a lot of
Hey,
people don't like it, but
you're not
it
allowed to
grew
say
on
that.
me the more I listen to it.
All these songs were overplayed though.
Yep, thanks. That was like 19 weeks ever played though.
Oh, take
Yeah, that is the longest
It's
running
still
song.
being played.
The third one, I didn't expect this, but I actually did like "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish.
Me too. That was almost in my top
is that the one where
five.
it's like?
Yeah, that one.
That's the one as soon as I walked into AJ's, I said that one was the one I didn't
I
like.
didn't know we could use those songs.
I actually
It's in the
liked
play.
that
It's in the
one.
playlist.
Yeah, but like I thought they were too new.
No.
No.
Oh, shit.
I put Circles. That's like the second
Yeah,
newest
that's the
one.
second like recent one.
Shit.
Yeah, I actually did like "Bad Guy." "Bad Guy" was pretty good.
I like that song.
I do too.
I don't.
Oh.
What was thinking of? Oh shit, what was it? Thrift Shop was one of the ones. And the only
Stole
reason
my
I say Thrift
song.
Shop is because it's just so nostalgic to me.
Ooh.
Because I heard it a lot, and I don't know, I really like
I
that
think it's a
song.
That was our song, Zach.
It's a fun song
Yeah,
nowadays.
me and Eric's song. That was me and Eric's
I'd say
song.
even nowadays it's a fun song, but I don't think it's top 5 worthy for me.
Your last one.
The Harlem should know. I'm not sure. Like, if I had to choose a last one, I actually liked Seven Rings.
Yes.
There's Chris.
No,
That-
I want to
that's-
change what I want. I want to change
You
what
can't
I
change
want.
it.
No, I forgot about Seven Rings.
That song was lit.
That song was good. I like that song. The sad thing is I went and saw her live, and that's the only song I
I
really cared
wish I
for.
could see her live just to see that
I
song.
like how
Yeah.
she has a hip hop beat in it. It sounds good.
I
Yeah.
love that song.
It's
from
on
The
High
Sound
School
of
Dropout. I
Music.
kind of like it.
You basically like stole like a lot of my top songs that I actually liked. All right, I gotta pick different ones now.
You don't have to pick different ones.
I didn't have a list pre-made. I was just looking at the list right now.
So Eric's doing that right now.
I'm doing that right now. So, I do. All right, I'm gonna do my top 5. Okay. I'm gonna start at 1 because I already know 1.
What is it?
It's "Psycho" by
Ooh.
Post Malone. I really love that song. Okay.
I do like that song. I don't know. I don't know why I picked Circles. I just think it defines Post Malone for.
You know what? I'm gonna say a weird song. That
Squares.
No.
The
Squares.
Underrated joke.
And Squares, my favorite Post Malone song.
Squares. It's on his third album. It's on his
Do you
fourth
guys
album.
know what Havana is?
I
Yeah.
Like,
That's one of mine.
It's okay.
really like it like that. Why am I just thinking of these songs
Oh,
now?
here's another one.
Mm.
Here's one. I think this is number 2 actually. It's "Humble"
It's 'cause I put my
by
playlist
Kendrick
now.
Lamar.
Ordered all those songs on first that
I like "Humble."
Wow.
"Humble" by
Spotify.
Kendrick Lamar was great.
I like that song, but I feel like that if swimming pools or something like that went number 1, that would definitely be in my top 3.
"See You Again" is another one. I really love that song.
I feel Seth is pumping his fist right now.
Yeah, that song made me cry when I watched the movie.
Seth and his
you
Mustang.
love that song, right?
Yeah.
Right, AJ?
What? Yeah.
You love that song. Oh yeah, you made a video on Paul Walker.
No! No! No!
Can we put a clip in, please?
Wait,
No!
I saw that video.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
It
we're gonna
doesn't-
watch that video.
It doesn't exist.
We're gonna put it in the podcast.
No!
How many was that? 3?
You're editing this, right?
I am.
Oh no, he's not gonna put it in.
Who says?
Thrift Shop was definitely in my number 5.
Okay.
And then I have one more. I'm gonna find it.
Watch that video in the link in the bottom.
"Set Fire to the Rain."
Ooh. I used to like that song a lot. Now I think it's not bad.
Yes, by Adele.
She's my girl, man.
She's my girl.
She's your girl?
My girl, man.
Alright, you want to put Zach back on the table? Let's move on to the bottom half, the top 5 worst songs.
Oh, I have a lot of these. I don't even have to look at my list.
Yeah, I don't even-
Okay,
Anything that's on there, probably.
this is another example of. I actually think the middle of the decade had the worst songs. The early decade, a lot of the songs were poppy songs that were just okay, but a lot of them were really shit. Nowadays, like in the 2017 and 19, we have okay songs.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually pretty good, and some of them are in my top 5. But the middle decade, holy shit, there was a lot of trash.
Let's hear it.
Okay, number 5 is Like a G6.
Oh my god.
I do not like
The
that
song was
song.
bad.
The song was very bad.
That was not.
The worst part is a G6 doesn't exist. It's playing on the joke of like the airplane that's a G5, and they're like, oh, you know what'd be better than a G5?
A G6.
but
You know what's
but
better
a
than
G6 doesn't
24?
exist. They pretty much sold the SpongeBob joke of the 24, 25 joke, but now it doesn't make any sense because a G6 doesn't exist.
Since we're talking about old things, what's 9 plus 10?
Like a D7.
21. alright,
Oh,
you do your
you're
next
giving
one.
me 7th grade
I
PTSD.
literally fly like a G7 because they gave me perks.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way,
How many
Zach,
perks did you pop
Zach might
today?
be on Percocets right now.
It's not too bad.
It's okay, guys. He has a doctor.
He got it prescribed.
I do
doctor.
actually have it prescribed. I think for the
Sully.
next podcast, I'm just gonna explain the surgery.
Yeah, when you're back, you could explain it in more detail, or on the second one.
We'll do it on the second one. I'll just have like Chris call in from Snapchat if Eric's gotta go or something.
Just wear a gas mask and come here.
Honestly.
That's not how it works.
Hell yeah.
See, he's on board.
Okay, number 4. This song, I forgot how much I didn't like it. It's Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift.
God.
One of the worst songs of the decade. Has such a horrible chorus, and it just does not sound good.
Next.
Look what you made me look up, the fuck that
Dolly,
song.
dolly, 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 dolly.
Shut up, we know.
I don't remember, was King is Dead on the playlist?
No, if it was, it would definitely be in like my top 5.
It would be in my top 5, for real though.
Okay, number 3. This one, they had 2 songs that made it on here. One of them was okay, and one of them is really bad looking back on it, and it's Sexy and I Know It.
Sexy and I know it.
Hey, you know what, AJ? Fuck you.
Honestly, Zach, like, honestly, that was the song, right?
No, it's
Yeah, that was a song.
it's really not good.
That's a jam. That's a jam though.
When you put context into it, it's even worse. Like
I'm
that
sexy and I know
LMFAO, they're a uncle nephew group. That's something that's actually true.
Oh. I didn't
And
know.
the song is about who can fuck the most girls.
Good.
I like it.
It's not a good song. It's really
Chris wins.
What?
Nah.
Because neither of us.
You
The
know what,
fuck's
AJ?
going
I
on?
think that
I'm
you're just
confused.
jealous
What?
that these men are sexier than you.
I'm talking about that competition.
Sexy competition?
Yes.
I win, obviously.
That's what I
Chris
just
would
said, and
definitely
you just
win.
said, what?
Look how attractive he is.
Yes.
And look how unattractive I am. Eric,
Anyway.
you
I'm
probably.
sexy and I know it.
Well, Zach's a phone, so you know. He's number
I
1.
am
Yeah,
indeed.
Zach's with a
Zach
phone.
beat all of us, if we're
Alright,
being
I'm
honest.
gonna list my 5.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Alright, I have my 5.
Okay, number 2, and this one I hated back then and I still hate today, Work by Rihanna.
Work.
I've always hated that song.
Ah!
Ugh.
Is this number 2 next?
No, next is number 1.
Next,
Ooh, no.
number 1.
And number 1, the...
Oh, that was an alarm for me to get my
Is
chicken.
that the drum roll?
That was my
That
chicken.
is the drum roll.
That was my reminder for my chicken parm.
It's right in the fridge. I'll tell you to get it when we leave.
Anyway, number 1.
The only reason this song is even on here is because it was a meme.
Meme?
And you probably know what it is just by me saying that.
Okay.
What?
Number 1 is Harlem Shake.
I
I fucking can't stand that song.
Alright. My
Shout out to
5.
my boy Filthy Frank for popularizing that.
It's time to stop!
He will be missed. He will be
Yeah,
missed.
he retired like 2 years ago.
Alright.
He makes music now.
Chris's turn.
I don't like Happy.
Really?
I don't like
You don't like
Happy.
Happy?
What happy
You
what?
don't like Happy?
No.
By Pharrell Williams.
Oh my god, what?
Here's the thing that I was gonna say
Never
on this
liked it.
podcast that's gonna piss some people off. But Happy is the Bohemian Rhapsody of this decade.
Ooh.
No.
The reason I say that is because if you take Happy and show it to anybody from any generation, they'll know the song and they will like it.
I
Start
don't
singing,
like it.
Zach.
You're...
Sing for the podcast.
No, don't do that.
No.
No.
You're a better man.
I also don't like Wrecking Ball.
That sounds alright.
I don't like Wrecking Ball either.
It's not that great.
I don't like Hotline Bling because of the music
That-
video.
No, that wasn't even in there.
Yeah, that
That wasn't even on the list. What are you looking at?
This. I use this to make my list.
The 2010 songs?
Yeah.
Thinking Out Loud wasn't on there. Hotline Bling wasn't on there.
Oh, alright.
Your list is very wrong.
Alright. Well, let's see. What are some other ones off the top of my
Why
head?
don't you go back to the Spotify list?
I don't know how to do that. Let's see. What are some other ones I don't like?
The
I don't
entire
like.
time Chris was listening to the wrong
I
fucking
want to go next.
I don't like that Circle song.
You don't like
How do you not like
Circle?
circles?
I don't really like those
either.
songs.
I'll agree with
I mean,
you.
it's not like a top 5 worst, but it's not like the top 5 best either.
It's definitely not my top 5 worst, but I don't like it.
How many was that? 4?
Yes.
My least favorite of the songs.
I already know what my least favorite is.
Can I see somebody's playlist real quick?
Oh my god.
Because I'm having a hard time.
Chris.
I didn't even listen to the playlist if we're being honest.
I did listen to the playlist.
I know you did.
This podcast is very organized, obviously.
Yeah.
It is.
We did all of our research. We were totally prepared for this.
I'm going next, Zach.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You get to leave it off.
Mm.
Oh, that's a nice little slurp sound.
He went.
Sorry. I need the water.
I need fluid.
I don't like.
Come on, Chris, you're taking forever.
I'm thinking.
Chris, just pick one.
Nice for What by Drake.
Do you even know that song?
Yes, I do, and I don't like it. Too much rap.
Too much rap. Too much rap.
Oh, too much rap. Alright, Chris is the worst one at this.
Alright, you ready?
Your opinions are invalid. Alright, Eric, go ahead.
Alright, so I feel like these are like all the old songs, okay?
Which is fine.
Alright.
A lot of the songs are
TikTok.
On the
Oh
clock.
my god, I hate that song.
TikTok is terrible.
It's actually not a good song.
Okay, you ready?
Kesha was never good in the beginning. She's okay now, but back then she was never good.
Another one that I was gonna pick was like G6.
That good
Yeah.
We
I
already talked about, but
Oh, I hate that song so much.
and then let me see. Hold It Against Me by Britney Spears.
Yeah, that song wasn't that good. Like, at all.
And then
It's Britney, bitch.
Bitch.
I don't know. Let me see.
Yo, I recently just looked at a meme, and it said, like, students at Harvard were working on building a composite image of the Egyptian queen, what's her name? Cleopatra. And it was a picture of fucking Britney Spears, like, drawn on a computer, and at the bottom it just said, "It's Britney, bitch."
Thank You Next. That's another one.
Thank you, next. Thank you.
The song's okay.
It's
You really don't like it.
I like Ariana Grande as a whole. I just
I
like
thought you were gonna say as a
Anyway.
whore.
No, as a whole.
Let me see.
I like most of her songs.
Panda. That was another one I did not like.
Panda.
I
think
don't
that's
like
5, right?
Designer. I just don't like Designer.
Alright, Zach,
as a
I'm gonna
whole.
put you close so you can say your things.
What? So you telling me they couldn't hear me the entire time?
No, they
can.
could. They
It's just
could.
I had to pick up my phone.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it be.
Just say what you didn't like.
Say what you need to say.
I did not like Panda. Panda is one of my. Is definitely in my top 5 for least favorite.
Truth.
I'll go bro.
What was the other one? I didn't like. What was the one? In My Feelings. I didn't like that song.
I
That
did
song-
not. I forgot that one. Oh my god.
I don't like that song more now because once it's getting started, it just ends.
I don't like that song. It's really bad.
I don't like that song either.
I don't like Sad, and that's only because I really just don't like actors.
I was really surprised. Like, I was expecting songs like that, like by Triple X Tortilla Chips, to be on here.
Triple
but-
XXX Tan Fantastium. I didn't even like give him the respect to say his name. Like
XXX
Potassium. Potassium.
Except, yeah, I expected that song to be in the top 5, but looking back in the early 2010s on how much shit there actually was.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright.
it's not bad in comparison.
I don't like, what is that? Shit, what was that one song?
Wait, so there's a song called Happy and a song called Have. It's sad.
Yeah, and they're both number 1.
I don't like Closer. I don't like Closer at all.
You don't like that
I don't
song?
By who?
Chainsmokers, no, they're
Ah.
not good.
How do you not like that one?
Oh, I like that song.
They're not good.
Anyway, sorry.
And the number 5, which is my absolute least favorite song of the entire decade. Like, this is the number 1. My least favorite is Despacito.
Oh my god!
Despacito.
Despacito. It is horrible.
Alexa.
I listened to it yesterday.
Alexa, play
It's
Despacito.
okay, but last year I fucking hated that song with a
I
passion.
still hate that song. I still hate it with a passion.
Because it was on all the time. I know.
we can't use that as
I know
bias.
you can't use that as a bias, but the amount of times it was played in this house, like 20 times a day, it would start to get. It got to me.
I didn't even hear it a lot. The thing is, I just don't like the song.
It's not even. It's a lame song. It's not even that
It's
impressive.
terrible.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not that good.
It's not good at all.
Despacito.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You sound like a smoker right now. You okay?
Hey, Chrissy.
I haven't had my coffee this morning. I'm sorry.
listen to Despacito? Hey, what are you
What I
talking
was
about?
saying earlier, I don't really think I got to elaborate on why I was saying that Happy is the Bohemian Rhapsody of the decade.
Oh.
Is because everybody in every generation knows that song. It doesn't matter if you're 80 or you're 40 or you're 20 or you're 8. Like, you
Because
know
I'm
Happy,
happy.
you've heard Happy, you know, like, everybody knows that song. That's the reason I said that.
I thought the song that everyone would know is "Wow" by Post Malone.
Wow.
That's not even a top.
I know.
I don't even know why Circles was a top one instead of Wow.
I know. Wow should have definitely.
Wow
been
should have
there
definitely
over
made that.
Circles.
Wow. Over Circles. Cause I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
Okay, so any more thoughts you want to give on this decade's music as a whole?
Kind of trash.
I like old. Though I only really listen to old songs other than Post Malone. Like, to be honest with you.
I listen to
listen to a lot
songs
of
from
older
the
music, but this
50s,
generation
60s.
didn't have
Why do you have two alarms for chicken farm?
I really want to get taken apart.
pretty good music.
What'd you say, Zach?
Well, I do like older music. I think this decade had some pretty good music in it.
It did.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'd say the 2000s definitely had worse music. I mean, they had the Black Eyed Peas as a whole. They had Pitbull as well. We had Pitbull too, but you know,
Yeah.
Pitbull is horrible.
Pitbull is horrible. I'm surprised.
He's
his
like the
songs-
staple.
Get that
But
out of
he,
the way.
only thing I think of is the halftime show that he did.
Why was he in the halftime
I don't
show?
even know.
Why was Maroon 5 in the halftime show?
Both of them are completely
And
irrelevant.
the rest of the podcast
I hated how,
shitting on
like,
Pitbull.
Everyone wanted,
Yeah.
everyone wanted SpongeBob to be in it, and then they fucked it up. Like, they played it for like a second. And
When they
just
did
fucking
that,
sick
I
of
was
it.
so hyped, but then when Travis Scott came on,
I
my
know.
heart
It was
just
just
sank.
like I was just like, oh my god.
And I don't mind Travis Scott. It's just they did SpongeBob and Steven Hillenburg so dirty, it pissed me off.
Yeah, they did.
And then that was all they played, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
literally.
Then it
just
was like bum
the-
bum 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 for fucking sicko mode.
Yeah.
Even though I
Anyway.
do like Sicko Mode, I do like that song.
I like that song, but the NFL
Did you
did.
hear Jeopardy?
Yeah, my
They
parents
did
watched
do
it.
Steven Hillenburg dirty, though.
My
I-
favorite song of the decade is the Jeopardy theme song.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The Price is Right theme.
Clearly, Wheel of Fortune. No, Family Feud.
Gotta bounce.
Alright,
Bye.
you leaving
I'm
here?
not leaving like right
Oh.
now. I mean, I gotta have to say bye.
Yeah, I think that's we
Adios.
can leave it off here.
Okay.
So next podcast, we're gonna talk about what we thought of the decade as a whole. Sorry, Eric, you're not gonna be here for that.
Next
Yeah.
podcast, we're going to talk about my nose surgery.
Yeah, that too.
Yay.
That too.
That is in the
Next
decade.
podcast,
That is in
we
this
should have a
decade.
special guest.
Who will be the special guest?
I'll tell you when we come back.
Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, see you guys later. Zach, say the thing.
Tip your delivery driver, especially if his nose really hurts.
Yeah, that's it.
There you
Bye.
See you later.
go. Bye.